Alright, here we go everybody. Welcome back. We're going to continue Battlegrounds. We have another set here. We're going to cast between LSG and Sir Not, and we're going to jump into it right now. Alright, ready? Go. Alright, Hitch. So it looks like we've got Franks versus Huns on Arabia. What do you think about this matchup?
Oh, well, I'm never a fan of Arabia. I'm just boring like that. I don't have much of an opinion. I don't like Arabia, but Huns I know always been a big Arabia civ, and where do you go wrong with the Franks on Arabia? It's both good picks, right?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I definitely like Sir Not's map way better. He's got 2 stones he will easily be able to wall in. He's got 2 golds he can wall in. And on the other side, it's going to be a little bit more difficult with both his stones forward. He will have safe gold, but it'll be a little bit more of an effort to wall himself in over there.
But not that much of an effort. I'm looking at it, total walling distance, not that much more. Especially he doesn't need a wall on both those stones. Going Huns, I mean, castles aren't going to be a priority for him, right? So.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to be unless he has some crazy Tarkin strat prepared. But I don't foresee that coming anytime soon. I mean, whoever does that in one of these tournaments, though, #1 fan right here. But no, I would expect us to see Cav Archer play. I think that's.
And look, yeah, Cav Archers, and Knights. What we're gonna see on each team, right?
I would think so. I mean, Franks. It's hard to argue going Franks here. I mean, I see Huns as a popular pick, but I really think that right now with the meta, it's Franks, Indians. I think those are your top choices in a tournament like this, but just have to wait and see how the Huns pick works out for LSG here.
So you think this one will just be about speed? I mean, who gets to their Castle Age option the quickest? Or do you expect anything in Feudal, or are they both going to try that just power through?
I mean, we could see a scout rush from either side. I could see that working out in Feudal, but I think ultimately both these players will probably wall themselves in at some rate, whether it's just their wood lines, resources, whatever, but...
Well, if you look, Knott's already gone forward with starting a house wall.
Yeah, he did too. I mean, I would expect to see both players preparing to defend a Feudal Age rush, but...
Both players 3 on wood, so that's looking like the start of a scout build to me.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, overall, both players are doing pretty much the exact same thing. Both have gone to berries. I mean, LSG has not walled, but I mean, maybe he is playing a feudal attack and isn't even going to wall till he clicks up. It's just going to be
Now,
see here.
Some bad luck here for Knott. He missed 2 of his goats so far. They're right by the house. Oh, he's going to pick them up here in a minute.
He might just pass those actually.
Oh,
but...
yeah. Oh, that's terrible luck right in the gap. Hopefully he grabs those. But setting aside that pity that he doesn't need, this map for him, it does seem so much better. The neutral golds, both on his side of the map. 4 relics closer to him, or 3 that are real close to him. The other is kind of middle. Long term, it definitely benefits Knott, doesn't it?
I mean,
even more wood on his side of the map.
Yeah, I think the generation really favors his side of the map. I think LSG's generation's just not as good, not as clean. Like you said, the neutral golds are all on his side over there for Sir Not.
And Scout's gone down for LSG.
Yep. Well, he found him. Walked right into that TC though.
Yeah, he knows where he is. But
yeah, it's quite unfortunate. I think that we're actually seeing an early up from LSG here though.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not gonna have the food, is he? Oh, he does, yep.
Yeah.
Garrisoned up. So he's got 20 pop scout rush probably. Which actually is gonna work out just fine if Sir Not here does not wall up his base at all. Here
right,
we're
I
talking
thought
about them walling, and we're barely seeing any. So
Yeah, I thought he was going for it early for those houses. It looks like he placed the houses with an eye towards that. But maybe he decided he didn't need it.
potentially, I
Both are
mean,
on their way to feudal, close together. Neither's going to get a raid
yep. And
unopposed
there
here.
goes the other scout for Sir Not, also being lost to the town center as well.
Sloppy from both of them there.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
didn't get to see if that was auto scouting or not. Let's look at the fog of war here. Not auto for Franks. Or if not, he just got unlucky. And same for LSG. Just
yeah.
bad luck running right into those town centers.
Yep, Hun player is actually going to be a little bit behind on his stable. He's just now getting his barracks up. So that's going to delay him just slightly, having to get that up first. He's just now at 65%, whereas
Same.
have his up as well.
Yeah, so it's not going to be a major delay there. It's up only a few seconds. So we're expecting to see scouts running into each other here, unless wood's an issue. LSG building it, but no stable yet from not.
Yeah, I mean, what is his wood count right now? He's sitting at only 84 wood. He did go ahead and drop down the palisades. So
Yep, here it comes.
yeah, he is going to prioritize walling now, which, I mean, he's probably going to be fine. Scout production's going to be just coming out here for LSG. And it looks like LSG is probably going to go start walling up in the back of his base as well. So, all in all, Scout Rush doesn't look like it's probably going to do a whole lot for either of them, assuming they get their walls in, or don't fight each other scout v scout. But we do see Sir Not adding a spear in defense, so he's feeling like he's behind after seeing one scout come forward to stack that stable.
Yeah, I don't love that. If he feels he's behind, he feels he's behind, right? But I don't want to see spears if you're trying to do a scout rush until you really have no choice.
Yeah, I mean, you know that you're going scouts as well. I mean, unless he's that worried that he was that far behind, he would have pretty much identical scout numbers, but he's actually going to run forward with his scouts, so that's why he made the defensive spear.
Okay.
And
it's good work out for him here.
LSG actually has 2 spears out right now in defense of his base. He's gonna get a good engagement there.
So this is working out well for him. He's gonna get that wall up with a couple scouts to protect. Lots of idle scouts sitting in the middle for both players, but
yeah, Sir Not is idling his TC right now.
That's unfortunate.
He did just drop almost all these farms though, so that shouldn't last long.
Starting to see the beginnings of some walls from LSG as well.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and pop the archery range down as well, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him switch over to those cav archers that Huns are so known for anytime going into castle. Maybe even throw out an archer or two to try to defend his scouts from spears on the opposite side.
Well, what are the numbers here? Yeah, military 8 to 5. So I mean, LSG does have the bit of a lead right now. That's all the spears included. An archer or 2 to help get through those walls wouldn't be a bad idea, right?
Not at all. I mean, he is going double archery range, which is a pretty hefty investment right now if you're trying to go scouts.
And seems a little. I mean, he's probably doing it in preparation for cav archers, right? But that wood might not be the best spent there right now.
Yeah, I mean, he would definitely need more farms if he's planning on going scouts right now over the double archery range, unless he's going to use it. I mean, we do have Wheelbarrow going to be coming in here for Sir Not as well. He does have it queued behind a few villagers, but it looks like he's going to stay in feudal for a little while here, actually.
Blacksmith up for LSG as well. And here come scouts on his woodline.
Yep, he's probably going to get... Oh, he runs away. He probably could have got at least 1 kill there. Phil only has 8 HP left. the walling has slowed down a lot, and actually we're seeing skirmishers come out for LSG.
Now that is an unusual choice.
It is. I mean, it makes sense. He's not on gold right now. He wants to kill some spears. I mean, he's not going to get but one archer.
Yeah, but are there enough spears to justify that? I mean, I never saw more than 2 produced on Knott's side.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting right now. One's prioritizing military numbers, the other is prioritizing his eco, and I think he's all walled up now. So Knott's eco is definitely better.
And he's about to go for castle too, so we're going to see Frank Knight's out.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think these spearmen and skirms are going to do anything.
No, he's going to try to pressure, but he's nowhere near going up. I mean, 17 military on the field. It's villager coming forward for LSG though. Oh, he's gonna chop. He's gonna jump with palisade trick. There's a straggler tree there, and he'll be in.
Look at up, and he's gonna try to stop it.
Oh, he stops it just in time.
Now, if the skirms were in position, it would have worked.
That was a hell of a play though. I admire the try. Not many people will do that, or even try it at this level, and that was an excellent sight there. He actually, if he would have got in there, could have done quite a bit of damage too. Probably would have been the end of the game.
That's disappointed. Just with the skirms in position, he could have been in. It's so close there.
Yeah, it was a sneaky one right there, but it almost worked out for him. I mean, he's definitely got Sir Knott panicking, getting all those walls up behind, but that's only going to help him here as soon as he has Castle Age.
Yeah, houses aren't going to be an investment he regrets. Hitting the wood line, but I mean, this is the thing. LSG just all but untouched this game. He's had a few hits, but I didn't see any kills even.
No,
and he's getting some palisades up himself just to be safe, but he's feeling comfortable when those knights come in.
Yeah, this is his window right here to attack. He either gets in here and does some damage, or he's going to be in big trouble.
Yeah, I agree. LSG has to make these military numbers get some value before the knights pour out.
I mean, LSG should have a market. He should balance his eco a little bit and go up, but he does not have a market yet. He's gonna drop one now. He's a full age behind. We're gonna have knights out any minute here. We already actually have 2 of them produced. Quick walls coming in here. And yeah, all these military numbers, they're all just gonna die. Only 3 spears, 2 of them at low HP. He has his own spears to defend from the scouts.
I still just think the skirm was a bad move.
Yeah, skirm actually delayed his castle time so heavily.
And for he's just not getting value out of them, and they're going to get cleaned up by 3 knights. I mean, it hurts to see.
It does, it does. I mean, he is going to be up behind this, so right now his army is just a waste. It's not like they were going to do him much in the next stage. I would expect to see a full Cav Archer switch, with probably adding in some knights of his own.
Well, the question is only 30-some% up. If these knights go forward right now, there is no answer for LSG. And these palisades, he has holes, and these palisades wouldn't hold him anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
there they go.
He is walling to the corner of the map, which is nice, but he's not going to be able to support that. And like right there in the wood line, wide open. There's 4 dead villagers if Sir Knott just runs forward with those knights. But he looks like he's probably balancing out his eco right now. He's not even paying attention to the knights. Or maybe he doesn't feel comfortable to go in, and the walls are coming down for the time being.
And it's moments of hesitation like that can be so tough at this level, because he should have been in there.
Yep, stone
We're going to get
behind,
stone walls. Oh, there's a hole. Lucky for Knott there. He almost put himself in a bad spot.
And he gives himself the villager lead, no question here, now that he's taken those villagers out. He also has dropped a 2nd and a 3rd town centers coming down right now.
And once again, that gold and stone generation only doing him favors.
Oh, absolutely. And now you have all these forward stones, so it's not like you're going to be able to mine stone for a castle, even if you didn't have them in your base. Oh, and more villagers go down.
I feel like this has got to be this GG should be coming in. I mean, players can hold out, first time in any kind of tournament. They don't want to give it up too easy. But what's the response to this with this eco?
I'm guessing he's going to try to go pikes. It's his only option, but oh, more villagers go down.
Yeah, villager count 26 to 50. It's just spiraling here. Spears will do the job, but not against 1 or 2 against 6 knights. Other
Yeah.
wood line's going to be completely cleaned up here. He just can't react fast enough.
Yeah, he's trying to go to the gold that is right next to that wood line. There comes the GG. LSG gives it up.
Well played there. I liked how LSG played it. I think just on both sides, it was just the littlest, misses or mistakes. If he had been able to get through with his palisade drop on that tree, it would have that could have changed that whole game there.
I mean, even still, I think it was going to be rough because he produced so many skirmishers.
And that's right. Ultimately, it was an overcommitment to skirms, which didn't make sense in any context anyway. The Frank player's not going to go knights. He's not going to go cav archers. Or sorry, he's going to go knights. He's not going to go cav archers. He's not going to go archers. Why? Why drop him in there? Maybe he felt he needed range and didn't want the archers, but then why 10 of them, right?
Yeah, I mean, I could see a couple if you're going to try to take out a spear, or even just use it as a meat shield, but that one was pretty rough to watch right there. I mean,
Yeah.
the
I
investment
felt
wasn't there.
yeah. Go ahead.
The value in the investment he made just wasn't there.
Yeah, I feel like like I was saying, 2 or 3 just for a little bit of range support could have blocked the rewalling from villagers, but they were out of position, and you didn't get any value out of the skirms. Not a single kill.
Yeah, I mean the KD says it all right there. 40-7, and that was with 6 knights. Did most of the damage there, so GG, well played, and we'll load into the second game.
Is this our only set tonight, Juice?
Yes, it is going to be the only set tonight. We only have the one right now. I have to look into Minimone's game still. I have to revert my game back to the old save and see if I can load them in that way. And hopefully that works. But otherwise, we have another game that was sent in today, but we still have to confirm all the recs and everything work. So, all right, I'm loading into game number 2. Are you in
Ready
10
on your
seconds
word.
already?
Yep.
Go.
All right.
Oof. Hideout, game number 2.
Have we seen this map yet in Battlegrounds?
Nope, this is the first. We do have an interesting choice though. Sir Knot went with Burmese. I like the Civ personally, but I think they're also probably one of the worst Civs in the game right now. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works out. And then we have Saracens on the other side. Saracens are beasts on this map. And you have nothing but palisade walls. I mean, if you look at the map gen, he could wall this off. He could have, most of the map walled off. He goes forward. That could be really useful.
The walling, at least if he's looking to do it quick, it's going to be easy for either player with this map gen.
It is. It's going to be quite easy, but I think I like Saracens over Burmese.
So what are you expecting to see here? Burmese and Saracens, where are they going?
I mean, I think LSG has to try to push early feudal archers. I think he has to. And I think Sir Not is going to try to go fast castle into Burmese throwing dartmen. What are they called?
Around by.
Armby. Yep.
Yeah, it's, I don't know.
Okay.
Saracens and Burmese, just not necessarily what I would have expected, but Saracens, I do think, have the advantage, like you said. But we'll see. Not played well the last game. He was able to hold off on that feudal aggression, whereas LSG, I think, overcommitted and underperformed in feudal, and it was Castle that won it. So maybe that's what we'll see this time.
But I just
Rambai winning in Castle.
Yeah, I just went and checked the tech tree too, just to confirm my thoughts. Burmese do not get camels. Or sorry. Saracens get camels, Burmese do not. So, we could see some camels come out for LSG, which would probably be a nice route for him to go behind the archers. But, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how they play it. I mean, like you said, this is the first hideout we've seen in Battlegrounds. It is in the map pool. And I'm excited to see this one here, how this one works out. These games could go really late, too.
And now we're running this, it's the loser's choice, so this is the map that LSG wanted.
Yep, LSG chose this himself. He picked it, so hopefully it works out for him. Sernot is pushing a few deer in, at least one there thus far. So, hideout, very, very interesting map for a potential cut through the center. You think we're going to see that this game?
I don't know. You know, it's always a possibility, but you know, I imagine those cuts more commonly in a game where there's a stalemate on the other sides, and I just don't see how these two players are going to end up on a stalemate where it would make sense.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing it one of these days where someone just goes out there early feudal, stonewalls it up, and then has to cut through the middle. But it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. And yeah, Weasel's in the chat, and he says the Mamluks. I mean, I could see it, but I don't think he's gonna go that against the Arambai, if that's what Sir Not goes to.
But so what are we seeing on these builds so far? I'm not seeing anything that's convincing me one way or the other.
I mean,
Archers or Fast Castle could be either, right?
I think Fast Castle could be for both, the way they're doing these builds right now.
That's where I was leaning to. Both boards have come in for either player.
I mean, Sir Not pushing the deer, that's a very good indication that this is definitely a Fast Castle for him. I mean, you don't really do that unless you lose your boars or you're down a few goats. And it's not the best deer pushing I've seen, but they were way closer to the town center than they were.
Timestamp?
8 minutes, 5 seconds.
Okay.
We do have LSG going out to gold already, though, so that could indicate potential feudal archer play. The map has actually generated an interesting relic generation. It looks like both of them have two pretty close to their bases. And then you got one way over here in the left corner of the map.
Definitely favors not, though, does it not?
I don't know. I feel like it's pretty equal distance for both sides for the relics close to him. So I don't really dislike that for him.
Not has two relics that are real close to his base. No harm. Whereas the other two could be threatened.
Yeah.
For LSG.
That's true.
Not a huge difference, but we didn't see players go for relics last game, even when they got to castle. So.
Well. It didn't last very long in Castle, but LSG's got two villagers heading out. It looks like he is gonna put a barracks up forward, and then well, maybe he's not gonna hit the barracks forward, but he needs an archery range forward. Yep, barracks is coming down forward. Both players clicked up. Feudal coming in way faster here for LSG. It's 22 pop, and then Sir Knot's actually at 26 pop for villagers, and he's probably fast castling this, I would say. Looking at his res, he's going to be pretty close to fast castle.
Yeah, that's what that build looks like to me.
Yeah, I mean, he's putting down 3 farms right here, so... 4th farm, yeah, I would say it's definitely a fast castle there. So, LSG's gotta punish it.
Double archery range, so he wants to.
And he has a blacksmith coming down at home as well, so he's gonna have to do something with it here. But will he have enough? He only has 3 on gold right now. It is, I believe, 4 per range on gold, 2 per stone, or 2 per wood.
Here's the thing, though. Saracen's bonus, 2 archery ranges, even 3 or 4 archers with that scout supported, you get in these palisades and do major damage. No military for not scouts far away, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I mean, Sir Knot's dropped the blacksmith and market, so he's definitely fast castling. He'll have the res here as soon as the building come up, no question. How many archers are we going to see out at that time, though? So far, it's just the 1. Villagers are also still forward. I would like to see him wall that up a little bit, but...
Right. You called it with the gold, unfortunately. He just doesn't have the gold production to get as many archers as he would have wanted.
Yep, and Sir Knot has a scout going to pass right by those archery ranges.
Alright, so this surprise here is going away. And it's too bad. If he would have walled that up, that scout probably would have routed around the other side of the map.
Yeah, and unfortunately he showed his hand early with only having the 1 archer there and the scout. So there's going to be a secondary wall behind this one. Sir Knot, he is heavy on stone right now. He actually has 400 stone already and 8 on stone, so we're going to see their Mbai come out.
Right. And the hope here was if he had the archer, 4, 5, 6 archers ready before he attacked, he could have gotten through the palisade and got him off stone. Denied those Mbai. Right?
Yeah, oh, there's a hole,
that's the
though.
Play.
There's a hole the scout ran through. Oh, well, been closed. He could still prevent that house from going up. He could get through there, but he's not going to be able to go to the stone, not the way that this is walled now. But it's probably going to be a very defensive castle.
Is that going to matter, though? It ran by mobile units. He's going to get through. Archer's coming through, but taking damage on the way. And look at this commitment to stone. He knows he needs this castle as soon as possible.
Yeah, I think it'll be coming up right on that stone, to be honest. I think he's going to drop it with those vills. Well, he's not even in castle yet. He's about to hit castle, though. Okay. LSG desperately trying to... Oh, LSG sits on the castle.
Oh, that's just bad luck. Great placement, great positioning there for LSG.
It was. It's gonna delay the castle from going up, but I don't think it's gonna delay it enough. There's so many villagers there. He forces this down. He's an age up. He'll clean up the forward, and then I think LSG has to wall. I don't think he has another choice.
But it might almost be too late at this point with our Mbai production is going to start here.
Yeah, he actually sent back the vills on the side that he had built all of his aggression forward. Castle does go up. All those archers will go down.
Well, they're sitting under there. They can at least deny the gold, which is going to hurt. There's no other easy gold access right now for not. If LSG can keep the pressure up, keep these archers streaming in, which he is still producing plenty.
Yeah, he took out quite a few villagers too. 33 for LSG, only 19 for Sir Knot.
Right, the castle is expensive, and without murder holes, the best tech in the game, he's in a bad position here.
Yeah, I like the archers coming forward on the other side, trying to get through the palisade, but again, he brought too few archers forward, and he's not going to make it a surprise, so he's not going to get in behind this.
even then, more idle time on a player who's already far behind in economy at this point, if up in age. Knott's in a tight spot.
Yeah, LSG's hurting though for res. He's producing so many archers, he's not gonna have the gold to even buy his way up. Arumbai are just gonna come out one by one, but it'll clean it up. There's only 4 archers remaining there.
It's still great value on those archers. It played out well there.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he definitely got the job done. He's definitely kept his opponent at home. I still think he should wall this up, being as far behind in the age he is right now, but...
Oh no, he's Not as fighting with Vils. Just lost two Vils to try and take those archers out.
He's gonna lose another one on the tower.
Oh, this is rough. That tower is going to go up though.
Yeah, he's got a bail on it.
Those archers are going to have to pull back. And now, what do you want to see? I want to see LSG come around with some archers and try to deny that gold, even when he loses his inside archers. Other than that, he's got to get up, right?
You have to get up. You have to stop production. You have plenty of archers on the field. You have, you know, what's this, 13 and this new stack of archers. You've done a ton of damage. I mean, you took almost 1,000 HP off that castle. I mean, the Saracen bonus is
feudal
insane.
archers.
Yeah. I mean, but the problem now is the Arumbai numbers are going to start to ramp up, and this is your time to get up, which he's really close to clicking up. He should just buy the food to go up and get there, because he's in a really good position right now.
The lack of stone walls is going to come back to bite him, isn't it? Because...
Oh, he should be clicking up. I mean, he's in a good spot if he doesn't click up, or if he does click up, but he should still wall the one side to prevent a sneak around that way.
Mm-hmm. He is. He's in a good position, but he should wall up, get to castle. Those archers aren't going to do any more damage without backup. He needs siege in there. Take down the tower, take down some houses, keep the pressure on.
Yeah, I mean, he is going to break through this house right here, which is going to be applying a good bit of pressure. I mean, he could walk through to the stone and sit under that tower. I mean, he's forced a lot of problems for Sir Knot right here.
It is. It's extremely well played. I wouldn't want to say anything.
Yeah, he is. He's going to go sit underneath this tower. That's an excellent play, but he's not sitting under it far enough, still taking arrow fire. I mean, that thing's going down regardless. But then we got another tower
archers,
behind.
right?
Oh yeah, they're amazing.
He should run up with some archers to deny that.
He should have sent in some of the Arumbai too, I think, to try to pull the archers out into the fire there. But
it's just very well played by LSG here. I'm nervous. I feel like if these Arumbai numbers get up, he's not going to have an answer. But now that he's going to castle, crossbow comes in. As long as he doesn't lose these numbers, Knott's going to be in a bad position, is he not?
I mean, I think so, but he's lost a decent number of units already. I mean, he's not walling. I'm not sure he's in the greatest of positions. He's obviously in the better position of the two right now. But he's going to have to get those crossbows out right now. His forward siege workshop, another forward archery range. I mean, that's
exactly what I want to see.
But I'm not seeing upgrades come in for those archers right away, and that concerns me. He's going for eco upgrades behind this. I mean, I get that you're feeling comfortable with your position right now, but you have feudal age units against castle age units. One siege workshop for Sir Knot, one mangonel could flatten your forces.
But here comes the pain. Just a handful of Arumbai running around. They will get through those palisades quickly, and there is nothing to stop them at home. Not even a production building.
Yep, the closest is that barracks that's so far away. Crossbow upgrade did come in there, which is really nice. But you can't push over here anymore. Can't sit under that tower. I think he's ranged by the town center fire.
He needs to get this Mackinac up. take down that tower, get on the wood line, keep this pressure. He's got the right idea. It's just there's a disaster waiting to happen back home.
Yep,
Not
and
to
they're
mention that
attacking right now.
stone walls are not going to happen against Arambai. The time for that was not now.
Yeah, he's got to try to force down an archery range as quickly as he can at home. He's lost some units over here to a mangonel shot. It's like 4 or 5 crossbows went down.
Here's the problem LSG is facing is he needs to pay attention in 2 spots. Whereas not can leave. Those Arambai will be just fine on their own. There's no danger for them. But LSG has to be in both places at the same time.
Yep, and the micro from Sir Not right now was really good. He took out quite a few crossbows over there at his own base, and now the Arambai are in, trying to force down another archery range. All these villagers are exposed.
I hate to see another one in so quickly, but I don't know LSG can stay in this. When he's off that gold, he doesn't have any stockpiled up, or not enough to sustain him.
Yeah, I mean, it's a real shame. I mean, all he had to do was stonewall, and it would have only taken like 50 stone. And it's not like he built a castle either.
He's not giving up though. Another archery range trying to go down. He's getting a few crossbows up, but he's gonna have time to mass enough to make this work. All these villagers going back to the wood line under Arambai fire. The villager number is 34 to 34 now. It's and dropping for LSG.
Yeah, and I would expect to see that number keep dropping. He doesn't have enough units at home. He's not going to mass enough crossbow.
Sending his crossbow back from Knott's base, that's a desperation move. They're not going to be there in time to matter.
And he's got nothing but idols sitting around his base, just getting picked off by these Arambai.
Sending all his vills out to gold, but it's too little, too late. I like all the aggression. I like the early aggression. I like that he didn't let Knot get away with a fast castle without making it very painful. But he didn't have anything behind it.
Yeah, I mean,
Phil's just running, not gathering res. At this point, it's almost as if he's abandoning his base.
I mean, he's got very few villagers left there in the first place. He's running villagers to the corner. Not sure what you're going to do all the way up there with those, but on the other side now we just got Arambai keep streaming forward. The entire force went back, but now the Arambai, he left with him, and now he's going to turn around and run him right back in.
And the crossbows are returning back home after making that whole trek all the way back to his home base. This is a panic moment. He still has the score lead by a wide margin, but I feel like positioning-wise, this is bad.
Yeah, and he's going to lose some more villagers to these Arambai. At least 2 more could go down here.
I didn't like sending the crossbows home, but I hate even more sending them all the way to your base and not clearing up the Arambai.
Yeah, I mean, he sent them all the way there, and now he's turned around and sent them all the way back.
And the thing is, town center up on the stone and wood line now, there's nothing they can do here anymore. The window's closed. They could have denied that town center.
Yep, Mangonel takes a nice shot, takes out 2 of them already as well. Oh no. Now he's losing all of his military numbers. Just lost half of his crossbows there.
Yeah, that was a bad exchange. Mangonel's repaired to full health. Knott's just in control here. He played this very well.
Yeah, I mean, it
for all that
looked
pressure.
really bad at first, but after the forward was cleaned up by forcing all these units to go back home, and he's cleaning up eco, I mean, just a few stone walls could have saved LSG so much.
Yeah, I think that's really all that it is. You're looking at maybe 30 tiles tops that could have had a stone wall up, and it would have made all the difference in the world.
Yep, I mean, the KD right now is 83 to 33 for Sir Not. Just
in such a turnaround from where it was.
yeah, it was what 30 villagers for Sir Not. Now we have 28 for LSG.
28 to 50. Yep, that's um. Oh, and the archer's coming back again. It's just indecision at this point.
Yeah, and the queue for LSG is completely empty, but you have constant production coming out for Sir Not.
This one, I don't know that there's any coming back at this point, unfortunately.
I think if he would have just had his forward cleaned up, and it would have, lost all his military, but stonewalled the sides, he would have been fine. But you got another 6 villagers here going to go down.
Archers are gone. I believe that makes only 2 military units, 2 idle archers in his base. I don't blame LSG. He's down after this game. He's out of this tournament, but I don't know how you win this at this point.
Yeah, I mean, and if you look at his res right now, he's sitting at almost 1,200 food or 1,200 wood, no food, no gold, very little stone.
Production started back up. He's got ballistics, which I don't think is going to help when you have 2 archers. It's a poor use of res, unfortunately. Skirm's coming out, which I do not believe. Robot's unit I'm not as familiar with, but
yeah, I mean, GG's come in.
Yep. Well played. I really liked these two against each other. I wish we could have seen a few more games from them.
Yeah, I think, like I said, a few walls would have done the trick on that side. Would have had to, you would have had time to react, and you would have actually probably forced him to go to the other side and try to go through all your military buildings, which is where you're pushing from anyways, which is what he probably wanted to happen anyways, but with this map, you just run all the way around.
Good game, though. Well played by both players, and congratulations did not for moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. GG from both. Take a look at these statistics real quick. And it's not going to be very pretty. LSG
it's not pretty in that.
He had all of the res except for stone. He was in the lead.
Exactly, and that's what that aggression bought him. I don't want to be harsh, but I'd almost put that in the. That was a throw to a point. He had the eco lead, he had the Vil lead. He was putting so much pressure on, and it was just, a handful of stone walls would have probably won him the game. I felt like he had it in that feudal age.
Yeah, timeline tells the story. It's very good for blue. LSG is sitting at over half the world pop, and then at the end of the game, he's got but a quarter of it. Completely turned things around. But GG, and on to the next.
All right. I hope everyone enjoyed your show.
Yes, hopefully. But I have to end the stream here real quick, and then I'll be coming back live here in a minute.